Hey, what's up, you guys? So, I ended up moving my PlayStation downstairs today. That makes me sad because it means that when I get home, all of my stuff will be ruined and all over the floor, and my games will be out, my stuff will be on. But here's the thing, I figured that the only way that the kid will learn to not play with my stuff is to have it in front of him, and that way I can actually say whenever he touches it, be like, "Don't fucking touch it! Don't you fucking touch it!" Or a pimp hand, but without a pimp hand because he's only 3, so he doesn't really understand that stuff yet. Um, but yeah, I was like, I can't just lock all my expensive stuff in my room because then he'll never learn to not touch it, and then I just get annoyed and all this stuff. So that's a huge factor in it, but also, because I get tired of being in my room all the time. I like human interaction and fucking around with people, and I like talking to people, and I just like interaction, and um, it just kind of sucked being in within these same exact 4 walls, playing the same game, trying to figure out my comfortable position. Because I'm gonna tell you, when you're playing a game in a bed, there's no comfortable positions, none whatsoever. So you have the all relax back and like lay down, like like what is it, like this kind of thing where you're like, oh yeah, okay, play a game like this. No, because let me tell you, that gets uncomfortable. You have the nice position I'm in right now, where it's crossed legs, and where my legs are crossed, and I'm like sitting straight up. I'm like this. No, that gets obnoxious, and your legs start to get annoyed. And then you have like the here, let me lay down kind of thing, where you're actually physically laying down, and then that doesn't work. And then you find yourself on your elbow, so I get like propped up on your elbow, going like this, playing the game, and then that just gets uncomfortable right there, and it's fucking terrible. So I'm quite glad that my PlayStation is back downstairs because I have the couches and I can have like pull out seats. It's a little bit easier to get comfortable. Although I feel like with me, it's so hard to get comfortable, and um, the reason I think for that is because I'm playing a game. I try to get comfortable and then I just fall asleep. um, so whenever I get comfortable, it's pretty safe to assume that I'm just gonna pass the fuck out. Um, but yeah, so like I'm sitting there, like, okay, how do I get comfortable right now? How do I get comfortable right now? And then there's no way to get comfortable. And like I love to just sit and have like a chair, but it's a bedroom, so I don't have any chairs in here. I like my bed, my dresser, is table stand, and then an entertainment. Um, what is it called? Entertainment. I don't, I don't fucking know what it's called here. Oh, I remember what it's called. It's the entertainment center. Okay, so all I have is that. I don't have anything in here. I do have my Wii U in here still, so I can still play that at least. Should I get annoyed of the people downstairs and stuff like that. But then the thing that sucks about having the Wii upstairs is that then I never ever play it because I'm like so obsessed with my PlayStation 4, my PlayStation 3, so then you have my poor Wii, and that's left up here all by itself, and I need more games for it. I mean, I don't really need more games, but you know what I mean. Um, and another thing is that so many of the games are all like party or like fun or friend oriented. It just sucks playing it by yourself. Um, so I mean, I can play Super Smash Brothers by myself, or Super Mario, or Mario Kart, or Mario Party. I can play all of it by myself. But I mean, who wants to play those games by themselves? And that reminds me, I haven't texted Garrett in forever, or Don. I think that Lloyd, since I got out of school, the only people I talk to are people at work here, and then people I live with, and then Jillian. Which is not, it's not a bad thing. It's just I miss my high school friends, mostly Lindsay and Mackenzie, because I could like go out and like hang out with them at the mall. But like I miss Tom, who's always such a blast, and he is just awesome when it comes to this YouTube stuff, because he's been there since the beginning, having makeup put on him, having eating canned food or baby food or smoothies and just dumb stuff. And he used to sit there and edit my videos, and we'd upload them. And so literally, when it comes down to it, I don't talk to Tom that often, and I should. But Tom has really been the biggest support, and I don't want to say supports doing it, because I think in a way he thinks it's so dumb and he doesn't want to do it. But I had to thank him because he is just this socially awkward, um, amazing best friend, and he really is. He's my best friend in the whole world, and I will talk to him more often. It's just I don't think about it. I'm sure he doesn't. Well, he doesn't text anyway to begin with because he's terrible. Um, but yeah, so when it comes down to it, Tom is really the biggest helper when it comes down to it, and he really is one of my best friends, being in any video and just doing stupid stuff. And Julian will do the same thing, but yeah, I think it was actually him that encouraged me to do my YouTube stuff, and so for that I will always thank him. Even if this doesn't go anywhere, I have fun doing it, and that's all that really matters. Is I like interacting with, well, a little bit of interaction I can get out of this, and um, but yeah, it's because of Tom, because he was like, I can edit them for you, and I was like, let's do challenge. I was like, because I was like, I've been planning. Before I started doing YouTube in the last year, I've been planning on doing it for like 4 years and doing like this series and doing all this fun stuff. And then when that stuff kind of fell through because I didn't have enough people, or the people I had just decided that they didn't want to do it or anything like that. When I said, there's a big old market in challenge videos, and he started making them with me, and he started editing them for me, and that is really just the biggest help that anything. And he's also encouraged me to get a real camera, so I'm not doing all this stuff on my phone, going like this with my phone, trying to make all these videos. Him and Lindsay, so I think, as much as Joanne is in these videos, I think him and Lindsay are truly the ones that kept me going, and Anika and all that stuff, where they're, you need to vlog this, or, you need to do this, and it's awesome having that push there. So, yeah, I just want to thank them. I know they'll never ever watch this video, but if they do, I just want to say thank you. But yeah, so now with that, I'm gonna go. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Well, make sure you subscribe so you see you next time. Bye.